most accurate local forecast starts now with meteorologist Brett Thackeron.
Well, we say good morning, everybody, on this Monday. We are back at it here on really the final couple of days of September. We're taking a look at the airport here, HIA behind me, and some headlines. Dry and mild to start the week. Temperatures in the 80s again today and tomorrow. Two tropical systems we're tracking, Humberto and Imelda, and then cooler by Wednesday as we get a fall-like stretch before the weekend arrives. This is Dillsburg, Route 15. Still looking fairly quiet here this morning on a Monday to kick things off. Maybe folks aren't up and about just yet, but Imelda is. And these clouds coming from Imelda all the way down in the tropical Atlantic, just off the U.S. East Coast, and thank goodness will likely stay there. It looked for a time late last week that this thing would be a major impactful storm over the Carolinas. That does not look to be the case now. Temperatures in the 50s across the northern tier, some 60s on the board here, 70 in Philly, a very mild start to the day for most of us. And in fact, Harrisburg and Lebanon starting warmer than yesterday. A lot of folks, though, cooler. But around here with those clouds, temperatures are staying elevated. Dew points as well in the low 60s, so most of the state is dry. We're a little muggy here in the Susquehanna Valley as we're getting our influence from the tropics this morning. So partly sunny today, a lot of clouds, 82 degrees, and then tonight overcast, mainly cloudy, mild temperatures staying in the low 60s. You don't see this every day. Twin tropical cyclones. Almost, right? We've got a major hurricane with Humberto. Imelda, not a major storm, just a tropical storm, but it is extending its cloud deck up and down the East Coast, extending all the way into our viewing area. And so they're just kind of chilling out next to each other. And thank goodness, most of the time they're going to hang out in the Atlantic and not disrupt the U.S. too much. I know we need the rain, but again, a nice, pleasant rain would be preferable than anything these two storms would bring, which would likely be flooding. And the Carolina coast is going to be impacted more than we will, although we are seeing the cloud cover move to the north. And that's going to continue to thicken up as Imelda starts to jog slowly toward the U.S. today. And then watch what happens as it pulls away from the U.S. tomorrow. The clouds will decrease heading into tomorrow afternoon, and it looks like a nice day on Tuesday, even better on Wednesday. Cooler, breezy as the storm pulls away. Temperatures only around 70 degrees Wednesday afternoon, unlike the next 2 days. It's going to be toasty. We're going to be in the 80s today. We're going to dip down into the 60s tonight, very mild at night, and then tomorrow afternoon again, right back into the low to even mid 80s tomorrow. Very summer-like weather here over the next couple of days. So let's take a look at these two big beasts out in the Atlantic. Humberto, the biggest. Category 4, pressure only at 933, and the winds are at 130 miles an hour. Pretty impressive. Imelda less organized, still has winds at 45, moving to the north at 8. Its central pressure at 996. Both are going to slightly jog toward the U.S. and then steer away, and both will end up sort of hugging each other as we move into next weekend. But those tracks, certainly different than late last week, and certainly most folks can breathe a sigh of relief along the U.S. East Coast as both storms look to stay out to sea. Temperatures dip on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday to near seasonal highs in the low 70s. Saturday and Sunday, we warm back up. I think it's going to be a toasty weekend as we get back to near 80 here on Sunday. So some clouds around the next 2 days, along with some peaks of sunshine, but at times it may be overcast, and then sunny, breezy, and cooler here on Wednesday. Check out the next 7 days of your life. A really nice stretch Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, fall-like, and then we're going to warm up again for the weekend. Now, of course, the issue is we do not have any rain in the 7-day forecast. So that continues to be a problem. We have an 1.5 inch deficit. Many areas now starting to get under severe drought again, and that's something that we have to watch for going into the rest of the fall.
Right.
So we'll keep you posted on it. That being said, the weather's been nice. Really nice.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it has.
Yeah.
But we do need the rain. My husband mowed this weekend for the first time in what felt like forever.
Weeks. It had
and
to
it
be.
was mostly just to get the leaves off the yard.
Absolutely, yeah. It's not growing. Yeah, no doubt about it. Got to water those mums every day, too. We'll keep you posted. That's all we can do. But I don't want to see these tropical storms hit the U.S.,
No,
right?
correct. That's too much of a...
Correct.
We don't need all that.
Nope.
All right. Thank you, Brett.
Yep.
Let's take a look at